Hello, ladies and gentlemen of Starcraft Nation. Zoya here from the Starcraft Squad, bringing another professional matchup. Over here as the teal zerg is LiquidRet, who just won Assembly and then unfortunately got knocked out of Code A in GSL, which was very upsetting. Was hoping that him and Huck would, dominate, both making it to the top 4. But unfortunately, Ret was already eliminated, which is very sad. Ret being an extremely strong zerg player. When he sets his mind to it, you can tell whenever he's in the zone, he just destroys people. He's such a strong player. Extremely famous from Brood War as well, so everyone knows LiquidRet. And then his opponent is mouzNaama. Now, I believe Nama just left the Mouse clan and joined VV, I believe. I think it's VV. I don't know. It's a clan that his brother is in, and is where I can't believe I forgot all this already, but he's joined a clan with his friends and his brother. And he had nothing bad to say about Nama. It wasn't like a drama, or Mouse, excuse me. It was not like a bunch of drama going on. Mouse just wants to be closer to his friends and family. So, Nama, good luck in your new home. Mouse is definitely a great clan, so they're gonna, be sad you're gone. But both sources had great things to say about each other. It wasn't like, oh, this guy screwed me over. So, yeah. But unfortunately, we have close ground positions on Metalopolis. Nama is going to be scouting this very soon. Ret does see that they aren't close air positions, so now the speed of Nama getting here, Ret should know that there's close ground positions. Scouting, seeing no pull, so we do know there's a hatch before pull here, which is very scary for Ret. Close ground positions, hatch before pull against an extremely strong Terran player like Nama. I would be scared. Now, for some reason, we're building another SCV here instead of getting our orbital. So we're having a late orbital here from Nama. But that's fine. Nama has his own little builds he likes to do. And we'll see how it works out for him. And we are scouting with our drone here, but this Marine will be here, so we're probably not going to do much with that drone. Nama's going to completely deny any entrance to this base. Good job from him with that Marine. Orbital on the way. Pull's almost finished for Ret. Expansion's going as well. And right now we really don't have much of a force here. We are getting a bunker here from Nama, but Ret easily pulled those drones to not deny that. And good job from him. We don't want to lose we don't lose anything here from Nama. No early pressure or anything. Nama is getting a factory. Still no second gas though. 6 lings on the way for Ret. We are doing a little bit of pressure with this Marine. Now, if this bunker finishes, this is not going to be good for Ret. We are getting that spine crawler, and we have the lings on the way. Now, hopefully the lings see this expansion. They're trying to get a good surround here, but we need to take out that bunker. We need to kill the bunker, Ret. But we are going to be finishing off that Marine quite easily. But this bunker is going to finish, and Ret's looking pretty scared. I'd be pretty scared right now if I was Ret. But Ret is just taking his Marines and going for a counterattack. I mean, this one Marine's not going to be able to stop the spine crawler. And Ret, we have nothing in here. We are bunkering up, but I think there's going to be a small hole for Ret to get in and do some damage. Nope, it looks like it just barely walled off. And we have the Marine here, so that's going to stop any pressure that, Ret was trying to do with the counterattack. Queen is out, Spine Caller is here. And we are salvaging this bunker. We're not really going to be able to do much with this bunker. So good play from Nama, just salvaging it and going to go take the Zelnaga. Ret doing some poking. Oh, wow, the wall was let down. And Ret was able to get in, sending 3 lings to the mineral line. Gonna try and kill as many SCVs, killing 1 so far. So Ret was able to kill 1 SCV with that attack, so probably not worth it. But killing anything is killing something, so at least he did something with that attack. Roach Warren is almost finished for Ret. And right now, yeah, this is looking more and more, doable by Ret. He had the 15 hatch, and he's stable. There's really nothing that's going to stop this. Getting a reactor on this refinery or factory for double Hellion, but since we have the Roach Warren, these Hellions are not going to be that great against it. And we're getting a tech level on the starport, so we're going probably Hellion and Banshee here. No layer tech yet either, so we have 2 queens, which is going to help. But if once those Banshees are on the field, in which he is getting Banshees, no cloak though, so we don't really need to worry about that layer tech just yet. The Queen should be able to hold off these Banshees quite well. Now we are getting Zergling speed, about halfway done. And right now, we just have constant drone production from Ret. He's not really worried about, you know, any attack just yet. His creep expands going, and right now we have a huge lead on the income tab. Right now, 31 harvesters for Ret. Just built 7 more, so 38 for Ret, 26 for Naama. Expansion's almost finished, so we'll be seeing something coming from that very soon. But really, if I was Ret, I would be feeling quite safe right now. We do have the Banshee finally coming, and we do have some Hellions. But we do have a few Roaches here to stop the Hellions, and we do have the Queen. So Ret should be, should be able to hold us off quite well. Now, right now, Ret, we have him bringing down the second Queen. This is why I like to connect creep between my base so that Queen can get there a little bit quicker. But this Banshee taking quite a bit amount of damage, and Naama's just going to go home. There's really not much he can do with his attack. Now, income tab shows 42 for Ret, 29 for Naama. So right now, Ret's doing a great job of keeping his lead, and we don't really have much of a force from Naama. We have like a bunch of Hellions and some Banshees, and we're getting a barrack swap to the reactor and a tech lab on the siege tank on the factory. So we're going to be, trying to pump out as many Marines and siege tanks now, which is a good tech swap from Naama. A lot of players just get so set on what they're doing that they don't realize it's been stopped and they don't tech swap, which is why so many people stay so low ranked for such a long time. This Queen's going to take quite a bit amount of damage. We have 2 Banshees here now. We need another Queen on the field, and it is being built, so we need to be very careful of those Banshees right now. Lair tech is finished, but we're not getting a Spire or Hider Den yet. Food army count is 67 for Naama and 92 for Ret. So Ret's doing a good job at taking this lead. 42 for Harvesters with 35. Getting Galao Reconstitution for the Roaches. That's the speed. And moving forward with a huge force of Queens. We have 4 here. Going to do a lot of damage to these Banshees, and they don't have cloaks. So would have liked to see a transfusion there, but these guys are all out of energy. So that Queen unfortunately had to be sacrificed. We have a lot of bunkers here. Not all of them are full, but just as many bunkers is scary enough, because we do happen to kill 1. They have 2 more that can just hold up your units. And right now, Red's doing a good job of spanning his creep. I mean, he wants to get this as close as possible to the base, so, he knows the moment Naama's moving out. But we have a huge force of Lings and Roaches here from Naama, or from Ret, so this could do a lot of damage. And for some reason, Ret's wanting to attack with these 4 Queens. He wants to take out these Banshees and, have his ground force dominate. So, Banshees are getting killed really easily here, even with the Queens off of creep. Now we do have these SCVs repairing these bunkers, and we do have the siege tanks up, so this attack's probably going to be held off. Even with the Queens killing all the Banshees, these siege tanks easily defended from these and look how well Naama is repairing these 2 things. He's splitting back and forth, and Red's probably going to lose the rest of his Queens. So a very unsuccessful attack from Ret. 68 food, 270. So now Naama is able to even the score. Income tabs 38 versus 41. So Naama holding off that attack really well, able to stop Ret from whatever he was wanting to do. Creep expands still looking good though. So as soon as Ret or Naama moves out, Ret's gonna know. We are getting a Spire for Ret, as well as second hatchery, or third, excuse me. So we're gonna be pumping out lots of units. Raven on the way for Naama. And this is just looking so good for Naama right now. He was able to hold off that attack and able to, play off of it quite well. 9 Mutalisk on the way for Naama, or for Ret, excuse me, and we don't have an engineering bay. We're getting, no engineering bay, so we aren't going to have turrets. We do have the armory for Thors, but we're not building any. And right now we really don't have any anti-air. And we have Marines in these bunkers, but if Ret plays this right, which knowing Ret he will, these Mutalisk he just built, immediately moving out with all 9 of them, are going to do a lot of damage here. I mean, I really don't see, him being able to hold us off quite well. We don't have very many Marines here. Now we're going to try and focus fire down this Raven. Will we get the Raven? He will get the Raven and then run from the Marines. Going to be able to focus fire on these siege tanks. I mean, we have so many Mutalisk here. And look at this Mutalisk ball that Ret's got going on. Picking off these siege tanks easily. I guess we did have a engineering bay down. I can't believe I didn't see that. And the turrets are down. But right now, this is looking great for, I'm going to say Naama right now. He's getting the Thor on the way. He's got, turrets in place. And if Ret doesn't do a lot of damage with these Mutalisk, He needs to get in here, stop these turrets just in time, or this isn't, you know, going to work out for him. Once those Thors are on the field, the Thors do so much splat damage to those balled up. Will he get that last turret? Yes, he will. So he's able to stop those 2 turrets from building. He's going straight for the mineral line. Thor's going to be finished just in time, though. And if these guys take one volley from that Thor, it's not going to be good. Thor is out. Thor needs to go get some damage. Rhett taking a good amount of damage here, but just barely able to make it out with all of his SCVs, or all his Mutalisks. Now, he's also taking the gold here, which is excellent. So now he's taking an economic lead. 71 harvesters, Jesus, for Rhett. He built so many harvesters during this Mutalisk harassment. So right now he's got a huge economic lead. I'm losing connection to Battle.net. That happened in another game earlier, but it doesn't really stop me from commentating or watching a replay, which is perfect. We have Baneling speed on the way. We have Roaches. And right now, economy for Rhett is so strong right now that I'm starting to fear for Naama. Food count, 152 for Rhett. And we have 105 for Naama. Naama really doesn't have much here. We have a Thor, some Marines, some Hellions, and a Banshee. But we have so many. Look how many Banelings we have over here, guys. With speed very soon. So Naama is just pretty much stopping the creep expand there. Scanning, running forward, and doing a lot of damage. We don't have very many Mutalisks here. So right now these Mutalisks, he's not really building anymore. He doesn't need to. He's done what he has to. They got the Marines and the Thors for them. And it would be pointless to keep building more, especially when this will counter it easily. With so many Banelings, so many Roaches. Food counts 176 for Rhett, 220 for Naama. So right now, Naama is in a pretty bad spot. Income tab shows 79 for 45. Now, I'm going to take a look at Naama's vision. We do know the gold's there, so that's not good for Rhett, but there's really not much he can do to stop this. We have siege tanks in position, but we have a lot of Roaches and a lot of Mutalisk over here. He's going to do a counterattack, force these guys to move forward, and then swing in with his Banelings. We'll see how Naama reacts. I mean, his base is being attacked pretty hard right now. What's Naama going to do? I mean, we're doing a lot of damage to these Roaches and Mutalisk without even bringing in our Banelings. And one of the Naama needs, like, he moves this forward just slightly, but he's not, you know, moving his siege tanks. He knows that the Banelings are there. So Naama is, you know, just playing this very like he's, you know, very calm about it. He's still in a pretty bad position. 126 versus 200 food right now. This is not good for Naama. Rhett's in a very strong position right now, pulling back with his Roaches. But look how many Banelings we have. Look how many Roaches we have. I mean, this is definitely looking good for Rhett. And 126 food versus 200 food pushes from Zerg. Coming with this many Banelings, just devouring the army, not even having the focus fly down the siege tanks, Mutalisk running forward, and look how many Roaches we have. That's GG. Wow. What a great play from Rhett, sneaking the gold, taking a huge economic lead, 74 to 37. More than, like, wow, what a play from Rhett, showing why he's such a feared force in the Zerg world. Fortunately, he did get knocked out of GSL, which is sad, but Rhett showing that, you know, even though he got eliminated, he's still, you know, here to dominate. So make sure you guys subscribe. Check me out on Twitter, twitter.com/Starcraft Squad. Check out Battle for the Viewers tournament. It's easy to qualify. You either beat me in a 1v1 or you submit yourself using a strategy that I listed in the video. It'll be in the description down below. And if you win using that kooky strategy, you qualify. 32 spots are available for this tournament. First place gets $50 cash in the mail from me, so that's awesome. Check out my paid training services for the U.S. server, $8 an hour. I'm top 2,000 in the United States, 5,000 in the world, so I have some knowledge of the game. I can help you guys. So if you're interested, $8 an hour for that. And yeah, there's a tournament coming up on next Friday, the 11th. It's called it's called Starcraft 2 Battle for All Leagues or something like that. I'll post a link down in the description. But I will be commentating that tournament. All leagues will be, you know, played. So it's a pretty big tournament. There's like 192 people total from all the leagues, and I'll be commentating it all day. So if you want to support me, watch that tournament. It's on Friday, and build up the hype, guys, because the more people that view it, the more well-known I'll get out there, and maybe one day this channel will be one of the dominating forces. So yeah, I'm Zoya. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.